Hello, my name's Stuart. I'm the unrepentant atheist, and what I'm talking about today in this short video is Christians who will say in a debate situation or conversation, I used to be an atheist, I used to think just like you. So what I think about this when Christians do this, or Muslims as the case may be, is that it doesn't do anything constructive. It's not an argument, and it sounds to me fairly arrogant. Not that I was an atheist. That's not the bit that sounds arrogant. The bit that sounds arrogant is the bit where they say, I used to think just like you. Because they're implying that they're higher up on the evolutionary ladder of rational thought. That, of course, obviously by the whole nature of the conversation that's going on, they disagree with you. But to say that I was an atheist and I used to think just like you is not adding anything at all to the debate. And it sounds to me like somebody has actually run out of arguments when they get into this situation, and they will bring that up. So sometimes we hear, to be fair, sometimes we hear atheists saying, oh, you know, I was a Christian too. And yeah, that does happen. And if somebody's going to say, oh, I was a Christian, I used to think just like you, I don't really believe that that is constructive either. And I also don't believe that that is an argument. I think that if a Christian is going to say, I was an atheist, it would be better to say, I was an atheist, and the reason that I converted to Christianity was ABC. Now that's fine. So it's specifically the I used to think just like you, which I find a little bit kind of insulting, not constructive, and condescending as well. And it means it sets up a bad vibe in a conversation or in a debate that could easily get out of control. So if you're a Christian and you're watching this, you probably don't do it, because in fairness, not many do, but some do. And I think probably the ones that do are those who are the worst prepared to actually engage in an honest debate. So they will use cheap shots like this to try and get at you. And I will say the same about atheists who will say, oh, I was a Christian too, you know, oh, I've been there, I've done that. It's not good, it's no good, it's got no part in any kind of constructive discussion about religion or about atheism and theism. So, as I say, I guess I'm preaching to the converted, because you probably agree with me, but if you don't agree with me, I would love to know. I mean, just thinking about one or two examples of, I can think of one atheist who, well, Matt Dillahunty, on several occasions has introduced into the conversation the fact that he was a Christian for 25 years. He was studying he was going to go into seminary, and he was studying the Bible. So he has occasionally used that when a Christian has come onto the show and implied that he doesn't know the Bible, or if somebody comes on and starts preaching or starts trying to, you know, suggest that only if he would approach the Bible with an open heart, then he would realize that there is a living Jesus. And of course, I suppose in that case it's relevant for him to say, well, I was a Christian for 25 years. Yeah, I can definitely see, I think that when Matt does it, it's fair. He's doing it for the right reasons, to try and correct a misconception. So I'm specifically getting at people that will say, well, I used to think just like you, because, as I said, I don't want to repeat myself too many times, but that is setting up a confrontational discussion, which isn't going to get anybody anywhere. Okay, what do you think? Do you agree with me? Have you heard it? You know, does it irritate you as much as it irritates me? That's all for now. I'll look forward to catching up with you again very soon. Bye.